Starting a faceless YouTube channel is one of the best online businesses that you can do currently. It's extremely scalable and you can outsource or automate 100% of it. And both YouTube as well as the demand for video content in general are still both trending upward exponentially, which means with good content around the right topics, there's still a massive opportunity. But most beginners quit before they see any results, typically because they don't get their channels monetized fast enough and therefore they don't see that positive ROI on the business. But what if I told you you don't need to wait a while in order to monetize your faceless YouTube channel? You can monetize it right from the first video. Now, when most people think of making money with faceless YouTube channels, they think immediately of ad revenue. And don't get me wrong, your ultimate goal should be to be monetized via ad revenue once you inevitably get accepted into the partner program. But that's actually the slowest way to monetization. In order to get accepted into the partner program, you need 4,000 hours of watch time and 1,000 subscribers still currently. And while YouTube is slowly loosening the restrictions on some channels, that's still the requirement for ad revenue on all of them currently. But there are 4 better ways that you can monetize your channel immediately right from video 1. And you don't need to pick one at the expense of all the rest either. You can do multiple at once or all 4. Using one or all of these methods will not only increase your overall profit on the channel, but it will also inspire you and give you the motivation to continue your YouTube automation journey, because you'll see money coming in right away, which will then inspire you to continually produce quality content that will eventually get you to those 5-figure months in passive income via ad revenue, which when you do, you'll not only have that ad revenue, but you'll then also have several other income streams from that channel. So the first way and the easiest path to monetization is through affiliate marketing. I did an entire full video explaining how I make great money with affiliate marketing on YouTube that reveals my 5 best affiliate partners and gives you the best strategies to also get similar results quickly. But essentially, you want to mainly pitch software programs, tools, or products that kind of sell themselves in the beginning. And those products and softwares already have people looking into them. They already have noticeable brands that people trust, and you can piggyback off that easily to make a commission with the right videos. Don't make the mistake of recommending things that people don't really know that much about, or products that aren't no-brainers for your target audience, especially in the beginning, or you will struggle. It's easy for me when I use this approach. I mean, go look at any of the videos that I'm doing on my main channel where I'm promoting an affiliate link. I don't really need to even sell them that much myself. They already solve a problem for a specific market, entrepreneurs or e-commerce sellers, or in this case, people that want to start a faceless YouTube automation channel. So it's really easy for me to just show them in action, explain them a little bit, and then tell the viewer that they can save a little bit of money if they sign up through my link. It's a no-brainer. Which brings me to point number 2 about this: less is more when you pitch. You don't need to have some long drawn-out sales pitch for these. And if you do, you probably won't convert people very well. Instead, simply demonstrate the value of whatever it is you're promoting, and then set up a deal with the company, which anybody, no matter your channel size, can do by simply signing up for most of these affiliate programs, because they'll then offer you a specific link within the affiliate program to help you convert customers better with a discount code. And then subtly tell your viewers that they can save a little bit of money if they use the link in the description. It's a win-win, and it's not hard to sell this way. Remember, subtle and less is more. The truth is, if you're making good videos consistently, you'd be surprised at just how fast you can start making decent money with just affiliate marketing alone and no other monetization strategy. Plus, it's the easiest and it's the lowest barrier to entry to monetization. Next, you can sell your own products too, whether it's digital or physical. Depending on your niche though, physical products might be a little bit tougher with a faceless channel, just because nobody's really gonna like rock a t-shirt or a hat with a faceless channel brand on it, obviously. But I have seen some channels having success with this with the right approach and some good merch. It's not common, but I have seen it out there. So for instance, I saw a channel that redid Andrew Tate motivational clips, designed t-shirts that said no brokies or recovering brokey on them with a cool design. Now, obviously that's not a faceless channel. That's like a clips channel that's monetized through affiliate marketing, but that's just an example to give you some perspective and get you kind of thinking outside the box a bit. But almost all channels can monetize with their own digital products right from the start. Whether you want to sell a short video course or an ebook or a guide or whatever it is, people are trained to purchase digital products on YouTube, and with long form content where they start to develop that relationship with the speaker and the channel, they'll then be more inclined to purchase as that relationship develops more and more. Now, this should go without saying too, but do not try to sell an expensive course as a brand new channel, or you'll end up with zero sales and torpedo the trust of all your viewers. I was on a call about a month ago with a guy that was starting a faceless channel, and he was asking me and wondering why nobody was buying his $500 course, and he had literally like 7 videos up on the channel. So just remember, when you're new and you don't have the trust with anyone yet, you can monetize, but maybe start with like a $9.99 ebook or something that's light and a little bit easier to convert buyers with. Again, subtlety still matters a lot here. Don't constantly tell people where to find it in your videos or how to purchase it or beg them to. Less is more. Viewers on YouTube are smart and they will find it. They know exactly where it is. They will look in the description. Just use a quick sentence or two that doesn't sound needy after you give them the value, and you'll do a lot better. The next way you can monetize your channel is through the community that you build. So there's several tools out there to do this currently. We've all heard of Patreon. Sam Ovens even just launched School a few years ago, but my personal favorite that I think is really cool is Buy Me a Coffee. With Buy Me a Coffee, you can monetize your viewers right from your first video, and obviously you can ask for donations, hence the name Buy Me a Coffee. So if your viewers appreciate your effort and the value your videos are providing, you could, for example, say something like, "I'm really grateful for your time and attention. I spend hours curating the best information possible for you and then trying to present it to you in an entertaining way. So if you appreciate that, it would be awesome if you could buy me a coffee so I can caffeinate up and bring you more great videos like this." Now, obviously that's subtle and I kind of just like riffed it off the top of my head. It's not salesy though, and it would take place after the main part of the script that you've already delivered, so the viewers already gotten value from the video before your ask. But one of the coolest features that I've seen with this is starting your own membership, and it's one of the easiest ways to monetize immediately with this site. Let's say, for instance, you're doing a channel where you're giving plumbing tips, right? Well, you could start a membership on Buy Me a Coffee for $5 a month or $10 a month or whatever, which is a cheap enough price point that most people won't bat an eye at it as long as they're getting enough value. Then every day, or maybe every few days, you could drop a tip in the group so all members can see it. Maybe it's like how to winterize your pipes so the cold weather doesn't make expensive leaks that they might not be aware of that could happen. Or maybe it's to make sure your sump pump's working properly so your basement doesn't flood during the next rain. Whatever it is, obviously I'm not a plumber and I don't really know that much about it, but even if you're not as well, you could research all this, and you should be doing that anyway if that's what your channel's about. Just an idea, right? So you could also offer an exclusive tutorial video or a set of them that isn't up on your channel publicly, which would be another incentive for people to join. And slowly, as you create more and more content around a specific topic, in this example it's plumbing, you'd get more and more members on your Buy Me a Coffee page. And if you run the numbers, like, you don't really need that many people to monetize pretty well. Start doing the math, get your calculator out. It gets pretty exciting pretty fast. Now, just like your own products though, you do want to start relatively cheap in the beginning, and then as you get more subs and your videos are better quality, you can slowly increase the price. Finally, the last way to monetize is tougher when you have a brand new channel, but trust me when I say it's not impossible. And that's brand deals and sponsorships. So most content creators are under the false assumption that they can't get brand deals until they're massive, and that's simply not true. The truth is, brands are actually looking for more and more micro influencers with dedicated followings around specific topics. They're not spending as much on major influencers anymore. Instead, they're looking to that plumber, for example, with 10,000 subs that their viewers trust, just to kind of piggyback off that last one. So regardless of your niche or your following, if you have quality videos and you're starting to build a viewer base that trusts you and is interested in a specific topic, that's attractive to brands that have products and services that want to sell to that specific audience. Never forget that. I could honestly talk about this for hours, and this could be a 20-minute long video in and of itself. And if you'd like to see me make that video and you want to know more about this, then let me know in the comment section below and maybe I'll make a tutorial specifically on it. But since the majority of you are probably newer, newer and just starting, here's some secret sauce. When you're newer, it's tougher, obviously. But if you can get just one brand deal, it becomes so much easier to get more and more in the future, because you can then just go to their competitors and use that last video you did to get some notoriety and say, hey, look, this is what I've done for a company just like you. And obviously, as you do a few, the snowball effect starts to happen, and then it opens up a vast array of different businesses that you can reach out to. Now, I'm speaking from personal experience here. This isn't just some like fairy tale that like you could do. This is what I actually do. But I do know another YouTuber that wanted to get some brand deals and wasn't having any company reach out to them. So what they did is they created some random promos for popular companies as like mid-roll ads that were like 30 seconds in their video. And then they reached out directly to companies that were just like that to get brand deals, saying that they've worked with other bigger brands previously, but obviously not disclosing which ones those were in the emails. And sure enough, those brands that they reached out to, some, not all of them, of course, checked out the channel, saw the other bigger brands promoting on that channel, or what they thought, and inherently thought it was also a no-brainer for them to also move forward with a brand deal, which makes me laugh just thinking about it. And I thought it was absolutely genius just for a smaller channel to do that. So that's 4 ways to monetize your channel immediately.